Hey guys, Eric here. Today I want to show you how to deal with the most annoying part of my onboarding process, getting a phone number and getting it A2P approved. Without the number being A2P approved, you will not be able to send automated text messages to yourself or your leads. In my opinion, this is the most important thing to get done. I also try to get this done right when I'm creating a new sub account, since it can take a few days and sometimes even a week or two to be approved. The purpose of this process is to disclose that you will not be spamming people all day with your automated texts, and you will give them the option to stop the messages if one does not want to receive any more of them. When I first started out, it was an absolute nightmare trying to get my phone numbers approved. I would have to make 3 or 4 submissions every time before the phone number would be A2P approved, which was super annoying, especially since most of my follow-up systems uses automated text messages. Now I'm consistently getting A2P approvals every time. What did I do? I created an opt-in page with a checkbox and active clickable links, which go to a privacy policy page and another, which goes to a terms of service page. All of those things are required on the page that you submit for your application to be accepted. Today, I'm going to show you how to make one of these websites so you don't have any issues getting your phone number A2P approved. The first thing I would do is I would buy a domain which has something to do with your niche. If you don't do this, you would have to log into your client's hosting site and add a page like this, but that can be a pain. I just bought a cheap domain so I can make my own opt-in page to satisfy the A2P requirement. My domain is swimmingpoolbuilders.site. Next, you need to create a privacy policy and a terms of service page. I just used ChatGPT to do this for me. So let's do that now. My page looks like this. You have the checkbox here, and you have an active link that goes to a privacy policy. And then you have another active link that goes to a terms of service. So I'm going to show you how to make a page like this with active clickable links, so you have no problem getting your phone numbers approved. The first thing I would do is go to ChatGPT and just have ChatGPT come up with a privacy policy and the terms of service. Can you create me a privacy policy page for a swimming pool construction company? I'm going to take the response, probably just from here, and I'll paste it in a Google Doc. To get rid of the black background, what I do is I go to format and I hit clear formatting. Well, let me highlight it and then clear formatting. That's the only way I found to get rid of the black background when you copy and paste from ChatGPT. So all this stuff, I'm going to delete that. Well, I'm going to delete this. All right, I'm going to put privacy policy, put it in the middle. I'm going to make it a little bigger and get rid of company, whatever. So I just make it super general, so it's not specific to a certain company, so I don't have to change anything. Anything that says like company name or anything, I just replace that with the word we. Now let's go back to the ChatGPT and make a terms of service. Can you create a terms of service for a swimming pool construction company? Just for an example. I'm going to do the same thing, copy it from here, and I'll just paste it in the same Google Doc here, clear formatting. And then here I'll type terms of service, make it bigger, put it in the middle. Okay. So we got a privacy policy. Got privacy policy and a terms of service. So we're going to make the privacy policy link go to a page like this. We're going to make the terms of service page go to a link that has this information. Just get rid of this. And whatever your niche is, obviously that's what you would put in the ChatGPT prompt. Just replacing all that company name with we. So you don't have to change the company name every time. Okay, we're back in GoHighLevel. This is a dummy sub account, but we'll do everything that you would do here. So first, we're going to go to sites. Let's build a form first. So there's already an opt-in form here, but I'm just going to do another one from scratch just so you can see it. We'll just do an opt-in form 2. So you can see it already has this stuff here, but if you click on this, it's probably not going to go anywhere. And we also have to add a privacy policy from here. All right, let me get rid of that. So we'll into the terms and conditions, agree to the privacy policy and terms and conditions. Okay. So I'm going to save this for now and go back. Let's go to websites. These are already built in here. So let's do a new website. Let's go privacy policy 2, just so you can see what I already did. We're going to add a new page. Same thing, privacy policy. Don't worry about that. So create from blank. I'm just going to do a full width, add a row, one column, add an element, paragraph. Just drop it here. Now you're going to take this, copy, and you're going to paste. I'm going to make it a little bigger. Whoops. All right, let's just save it for now. And we're going to do the same thing for terms and conditions. New website, terms, service, terms and conditions, same thing. Page, terms of service 2, create from blank. In the meantime, I'm going to copy this, full width, add row, one column, add element, paragraph, paste. Let's make it a little bigger. Okay, let's save it. Now we're going to go back. Okay, now we're going to link the domains. I'm going to create a opt-in website as well. So opt-in page 2. I'm just putting 2 because I already built one, so I can delete these after this video. All right, we're going to add a new page, opt-in page 2, create from blank, full width, add row, add element. So we're actually going to put the form here that we kind of built from before. So the opt-in form 2, we're not done with the opt-in form yet, but once we edit the form, it will be edited here as well. Make sure you save everything as you're going through. Now we're going to go to try to link all these domains together. So domains is always under settings, domains, add a domain. So I'll put opt-in dot swimming pool builders dot site. So the domain I already have is swimming pool builders dot site. So you could put anything you want in front of it, just so you know what it's talking about. Continue. Now I'm going to go to Namecheap and log in to manage DNS records so I can finish this process. This is where I bought my domain. So you go to wherever your hosting website is, wherever you bought your domain. I'm going to go to domains, domain list, and find the one I want, swimmingpoolbuilders.site, manage, and go over to advanced DNS. And now I'm going to look back at what it's telling me to do. I'm going to make a CNAME record. I'm going to copy the host, which is opt-in, add new record, CNAME, paste that there, go back, copy the required value, paste the required value here, and save. Once that's saved, you're going to wait a few seconds and then hit verify records. Once it's verified, you're going to click on the opt-in page that you're in the process of making right here. I just went to opt-in.swimmingpoolbuilders.site and it took me here to the right place. So now we got to finish putting the clickable links in here as well. We're going to do the same process for the terms of service page and the privacy policy. So let's just say privacy.site. Do the same process. Copy, CNAME, paste, copy the value, paste the value here, check to save it. Now we're going to verify. So we're going to put the privacy policy here. We're going to add one more, which is the terms of service page. I'll put TOS2 just in case. TOS2.swimmingpoolbuilders.site. Copy, add new record, CNAME, paste. I know this process is boring, but after you're done with this, you only have to do it the one time and your phone numbers will get approved every single time. All right, now we link it. Perfect. Okay, we're going to go back to sites and forms, do the opt-in form that we're making. To make clickable links here, you're just going to copy the link. So this is for the privacy policy, copy. And you're just going to highlight here where you want it to turn blue and paste. So I copy and paste the link there. Now I'm going to copy the terms and conditions link, copy, paste. Actually, I'm going to change this button if I can't. I'm going to save it and change this button to say submit instead of button. Let's see if the links work. We'll click on this. Perfect. And this is the main part that people always get rejected from, because they don't have these links when they're submitting their registration. All right, so let's see if we go to this website. There, everything works. Boom. Now that we have that all out of the way, let's apply for a phone number. All that work was just to get this website with the clickable links. Whenever I get a new client, I'm going to go to phone numbers, add a number, and whatever area code your client is in, that's the area code I would look for. Since I'm in Tampa, I'm just going to search for an 813 area code. Just pick one of these, proceed to buy. Now it's automatically going to ask you to register to A2P because these phone numbers are pretty much useless unless you go through this process. The brand usually gets approved immediately. And then once you get an email saying your brand is approved, you need to come back in here and request for the campaign to be approved. Usually if the brand is approved, the campaign usually has no issues being approved. The campaign just takes a few days. So normally there will be a tax ID. This is where it's important to get the legal business name correct, including if it had any commas or periods. I'm just going to make stuff up, but you'd put your client's legal business name here if you're getting a phone number for them. So say Pool Builder LLC, business type LLC. And you're going to identify one with the EIN number, which is the tax ID number. And this is where you would put their actual tax ID number. And whatever makes the most sense for business industry, you'd put their business email and their business website. US and Canada, continue. So this stuff will pre-fill if you already did it in the sub account. So just make sure that correct address and everything there. I usually put my point of contact information here and their email address. I usually put them as the CEO because normally the people I'm talking to is the owner of the company. I always do low standard, and you got to check this box. Apparently they charge you about $21 for the submission, and they charge you more if it's rejected and you have to continue submitting it. So that's another reason it's important to get it right the first time. Here, GoHighLevel gives you examples of things you can just copy and paste in here. This campaign sends information. Just replace company name with whatever the actual company name is. Another sample message. So I usually change this just so it's different every time. And then whoever my client is, I'll put their name here, but I'll just use my own name for right now. And I change the phone number here as well. So whatever their phone number is, I'll copy this. And again, I change the name. I put the first name of my client here. I don't know if that matters, but I do it anyway. And then I just put their website here. This isn't where the website we made goes. I just put my client's website here. Continue. Copy that, paste it. This is where we put the website that we created. This is the one that needs the opt-in page. I'm just copying the website here, pasting it here. This is what it says. Users check a box to receive notifications and promotional messages to provide their consent. And again, change this phone number to whatever your client's business number is. Last but not least, copy that, paste it, just change the company name yet again, and then you hit submit. I'm not going to hit submit because I don't want to be charged, but this should be approved. If I were to hit submit, it would be approved. That phone number would be good to go, mainly because of all the work we did making this a real website with a real checkbox and clickable links. But again, the brand will be approved first. But when the brand's approved, I don't think anything changes. I still believe that it won't send automated text messages until the campaign is actually approved. So once the brand is approved, you'll get an email. You come back into here, the Trust Center, and then this will give you an option to apply for the campaign. And everything that we did will already be pre-filled in there. So you just hit continue, then submit, and then it will send the campaign off for approval. And then once the campaign's approved, you're good to go. If you were able to stay through this whole video and learn all this and walk yourself through this whole process, congratulations. It'll definitely be worth it. Like I said, this was the most annoying thing I had to do when I consistently got rejected. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the video. If you want help setting up your agency, join GoHighLevel using my affiliate link. It's in the description. Like and subscribe. I'm going to keep making more videos to help you guys. Peace out.